Okay then guys, just a little user guide for this revision live worksheet. This is a live worksheet. It's going to cover the C2 examination papers, both winter and summer 2012 examination papers. Basically I'll be putting it up on Google Play in a few days time. Look out, all you need to do is type in a keyword search for C2 Maths and it should pop up, along with all my other live worksheets. Look out for whenever you type in any mathematical topic, if you see a dog icon come up, his name's Freddy by the way, then when you see a Freddy that'll be one of my apps. And all my apps are free of course, and you're welcome to download any one or more of them. This one, as I say, it goes through the winter and summer exam papers for C2 for WJEC examination board. Basically the format of the sheet is there's going to be a little little thing at the front here which will be the PDF past paper. So I'm going to put the PDFs here for this paper and the PDF version of the paper here. And down here there'll be some other PDFs, but they'll be the scheme solutions. So the solutions will be here. The PDFs of the actual papers are here. So if you want to just download and read them independent of this worksheet, you can do that there and there. But basically these are the questions for the winter paper 2012 C2, and this is the summer one. And the idea is you have a go at the question first really, and then once you've had a go you can click on one of the video solutions to check your answers are correct and see a method of solution demonstrated. And when you do click on a question and the video fires up, it highlights a click just so that you can keep a track of your progress. Of course you can reset any particular row, have a fresh start, or reset all by just clicking on the resets here. This is the user guide. Arrayed along the bottom I've got a load of tips and tools, as you can see, because I've mentioned a few of them already. If you have a question that you'd like to send in, then just click on here, append a picture, send in a question. If I get time I'll write you up a YouTube video, send you a link on that, time permitting. Here I'm going to put various tools, so I'll probably put a differentiator maybe. I'll put an integrator probably, and maybe a plotter of some sort as well. So there's some useful tools there from my Wolfram Alpha developer page, little widgets that you can write up on that site. Here I'll put in some convenient apps. So I'll put in a recommended app and also my Google Play developer page as well in general, where all my apps are. And any extras between now and the time when I put this stuff up on Google Play I'll be sure to include. Just one thought about the examination then. If you're going into an examination, if you're going through to a C2 in the near future, and you're going through this by way of preparation, then a good approach if you go into an exam is have a quick read of the paper. Lots of benefits to do that, but it only takes a minute or two to read the actual paper, and in so doing what you do is you subconsciously allow your brain to absorb all the questions. So even though you're working through the paper, your brain has still remembered the questions that you've read, and so hopefully it will be working on them subconsciously so that when you come to do them they won't be entirely unfamiliar to you. So that could save some valuable time, but also when you look through the paper you can choose which questions you'd like to do at the outset of the exam and which questions you'd rather leave toward the middle or the end of the exam. The idea being is that it's often good practice to get off to as good as possible start. So choose questions you feel comfortable with that aren't going to take too long, and you can get them under your belt in as double quick time, and so then you can move on to the next question. Any questions you find awkward or time consuming, then perhaps those are the questions that one should leave towards the end of the examination. Of course if you finish all the questions early, or all the questions you can do, then of course you don't want to get up and leave and disappear, but you want to then double check all your questions. And then if you've double checked everything, then you want to triple check everything. And if there are questions you can't do, then oftentimes there's questions that are staged, structured, so that even if you can't do one part, there's still another part of the question that you can do. So look out for that. If you find a question you can't do, make sure that there's not only can you not do that the start of the question, but there's every constituent part you can't do. And generally if you adopt those sort of approaches, then you can eke out every last possible mark from the paper itself. So it just remains for me to wish you all the best in the C2 exam. If you've got it in the near future guys, I hope you get on well and you get a good mark, a deserved mark for all the hard work that you've put in. So all the best then guys, and hopefully I'll catch you in another revision live worksheet. Cheers!